Rousey, we're here at the Hunter Stadium after tonight's disappointing defeat. Give us your thoughts on a game that had a bit of all sorts in the end.
It's hard to gather your thoughts so soon after the game. You look at some of the decisions. I think when the referee watches it back, he'll almost cringe at what he's done in terms of some of them decisions. It's, I couldn't be any prouder of our lads, and I'll try and put the focus on them because they deserve the focus tonight in terms of what they've done after having a red card brandished after 7 minutes, for the ref deeming it a goal scoring opportunity when the ball's already in our keeper's hands. There's 2 covering defenders round. He's the only one in the ground that thinks it's a red card, and at that point, obviously they deliver the free kick, the score from the free kick, and from that point you've got a mountain to climb. But I've just said to the players, I thought from that point we were the dominant side. We were the ones who went on the front foot searching, and if anything, all the territory in the first half, we were camped in their box. We had set piece after set piece, throwing after throwing, and couldn't quite break them down. And obviously we talked about not getting too down and making sure when we come out the second half, still having that momentum and trying to find that adrenaline to keep us on the front foot instead of losing it from the half-time break. And we did that. We come out, forced another set piece, scored an equaliser, and you're thinking, right, come on then, let's have a go from there. And again, even with 10 men, we're forcing the issue. We're the better side, and then the ref makes another crazy decision. No one in the ground. Teams at this level will react that way. They will get round referees, and they've got to be strong enough to hold decisions off. It's no way a red card. It's a lad that's trying to turn a ball around the corner. Their man gets in the way. It's a yellow card. They get round the referee. The referee's not strong enough. He brandishes a red card, and you've got 20 minutes to play with 9 men. So, from there, there's only one outcome. Lloyd pulls 2 really good saves off, in quick succession, and they blast the rebound into the net. And there you're thinking, let's try and keep the score down and not let it run away from us. But they do force one really late on, a shot from distance, and then we find another gear to sort of make it 3-2, and just couldn't quite get up the pitch enough with enough time left to try and find an equaliser. But as I say, really proud of what I've seen, and if we can try and channel what we've done with 10 men and with 9 men into starting games in that manner with 11 men, then obviously we'll stand ourselves in good stead.
You touched on the fact that obviously the way that the lads reacted after Saturday's disappointment and the week prior. How pleased were you with that reaction, and even with 9 men still pushing on to try and get back in the game?
It's chalk and cheese, isn't it? The performance tonight from the performance on Saturday is chalk and cheese, and I thought we lacked anything on Saturday. We lacked desire, we lacked fight, we lacked energy, and I think tonight we had that in abundance. We looked bright, obviously playing off the big man up there, who I thought were exceptional all night. He occupied the centre half, allowed Priest and Adam to work off him, and even with 10 men, he fought for every loose ball, never gave anything up, and gave us a real platform to play off. So, the performances are chalk and cheese, but ultimately, we've got nothing again, and that's the disappointing thing. But I think we've got nothing on the referees doing tonight.
We've kind of put standards together tonight on how you want to perform in the next games. Obviously Cleethorpes Saturday, what can we expect from that game?
Again, a tough test against a really good side who've recruited well. Obviously installed local boys in charge there, and they seem to have got they've got the club together and got the community together and got behind it. So we're going to have to be on our game. We're going to have to be on our mettle, and having played so long with 10 men tonight and so long with 9 men, we'll probably have to look at who recovers best and see what we can do squad wise. Hopefully we'll have 1 or 2 coming back to fitness. Vanny not far away, Mikey not far away, Joe and Turns also closing in, but I think Saturday might come too soon. But we're going to have to be on our mettle. We're going to have to be good to go there and get anything. But if we replicate what we've done tonight, try and keep 11 men on the pitch, and hopefully get a stronger referee who can hold his own, then we'll give ourselves an hell of a chance, and that's what we'll look to do.
Cheers, mate.